Hello students, let's move for the second sum in the fifth main of the textbook questions. Fifth main of textbook question, keep in mind it is the second sum of the fifth main of the textbook question. Let us read the sum. An electric lamp of 100 ohm, a toaster of resistance 50 ohm and the water filter of the resistance 500 ohms are connected in parallel to a 220 volt source. What is the resistance of the electric iron and the current pass through it? Okay, yes, here the electric lamp of the resistance 100 ohm iruvanta resistance iruvanta electric lamp and a toaster of 50 ohm and the water filter of the resistance 5 ohms are connected in a parallel. So if they are connected in a parallel, the total resistance formula will be 1 by Rp. I think you know about that. So how many resistors are connected? 1, 2 and 3 are connected. You have to take the 3 resistors. That means 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3, like that, right? Okay, let us substitute the value for this 1 by, so you can write 1 by 1 in your classwork. So here no space, that's why I am writing next to that. So R1 is 100, that is the electric lamp resistance. 1 by toaster resistance is 50 plus 1 divided by water filter resistance is 500. Okay, so the LCM for 100, 50 and 500 is, so we can take that as a 500 only, that is the LCM. So 100 into 500, 500 divided by 100 is 5 ones are 5 plus 500 divided by 50 is 10 ones are 10 plus 500 divided by 500 is 1 ones are 1. So totally we got 10 plus 5 15, 15 plus 1 is 16. So here 1 by Rp we got, that is the 16 divided by 500. 16 divided by 500 is the Rp. We want to take, 1 by Rp. We want to take a reciprocal for the Rp. Rp equals, it's become the 500 divided by 16. We want to take its reciprocal. Keep in mind, not necessary, don't go to divide directly, because Rp we want to calculate. So if you divide the 500 by 16, it is 16 3s are 48, you know that, 20, 16 1s are 60, 4 remainder 4.40. So next is 16 2s are 32, 4 remainder again, 8 remainder 16 5s are 80. So resistance in a parallel circuit is 31.25 ohm. So let us calculate the electric current, because they are asking what is the resistance of the electric iron and the current pass through it. This is the resistance. Next also we want to calculate the current. Okay, so in the same way we have to calculate the current, because they are asking electric circuit, it is not iron. What is the total resistance? Total resistance of the electrical circuit is 31.25 we can take, and we also find out the current. Okay, so you can write here resistance of the circuit is 31.25, that is Rp. Next we have to calculate the electric current. So the resistance is 31.25 ohm. Next we have to calculate the electric current. Electric current formula, you know that. Electric current in the circuit we want to find out. Formula is I equals V divided by R. So V, the volt they has given, how much it is, 220 divided by so this resistance we find out now, that is the 31.25, or else we can take for easy calculation 500 divided by 100, which is easy, that thing you have to take. So better take this thing only, 31.25, as your convenient it is. Keep in mind. So we can write this as 220 divided by 1 divided by, so to take this cancel the decimals, we can write as 3125. We know that we want to put a 1 in a denominator, and point after 2 zeros are there, write 2 zeros. Okay, so next if we do the cross multiplication, 221, so it will reverse, that is 100 divided by 3125. So it's nothing but here to 22,000 divided by 3125, or else, so for a easy calculation I taught you like that, or else you can write directly, point after 2 numbers if it is there, put 2 zeros in a denominator, then automatically it will cancel. So 3125 divided by 22,000, we got the 3125 7.04 ampere. Okay, so this is the electric current. Okay, hope you will understand this. Let's move for the next sum, that is the fourth sum in this in the fifth main. How can, textbook question it is also, how can three resistors of the resistance 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohms are connected to give the total resistance 4 ohm as well as the 1 ohm. Okay, so note down, to give the total resistance 4 ohm, total resistance is 4 ohm, how they are connected they are asking. So let us write for the A the circuit diagram. So this is the circuit diagram. Yes, 3 resistors they are given, 2 ohms, 3 ohm and 6 ohm. If 3 ohm and the 2 ohms are connected in series, then the 6 ohms is connected in a parallel along with the across the 3 ohm resistors, parallel in the sense that is the 6 ohm. So this is the circuit, complete the circuit. So this is the what I told you, 3 ohms, 2 ohms and this is 6 ohms. Okay, 3 ohms, 2 ohms and the 6 ohms. So here this one is R1 which is or else. Okay, so we can write like that, or we can check, that is 1 by RP. First we have to take the resistance in a parallel, these are in a parallel, no, so we have to check that 1 by RP equals 1 by, so here 2 ohms 2 are there, R1 plus 1 by R2. So better write like that only, this is a R1, this is a R2 and this is a R3. So the value of 1 by R1 we took 6 plus R2 is 3. The LCM for 6 and 3, as you know that already, 6 and 3 LCM is 6 itself. So 6 ones are 1, 1 divided is 1, 1 into 1, 3 twos are 2 is the divided, 2 into 1 is 2. So 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 divided by 6. So nothing but it is 3, 1 divided by 2. So 1 by RP is 2. 1 by RP value is 1 by 2. RP value is its reciprocal, nothing but the 2 ohms. Okay, like that. So next we have to calculate whether it is in 4 ohms we want to get. Now next these two resistors are connected to the series. Let us take that, that is the RS. So RS equals this RP, because this resistors we got RP plus R3. It is connected in series, right? So RP is we got 2 plus R3 is 2. So 2 into 2 is 4 ohms. So how the resistors, total resistance is 4 ohm in the circuit we got here. How the resistors, if the 6 ohm, so you have to write the line, if the, or else you have to write, if the 6 ohms and the 3 ohms are connected in parallel, or first connected in parallel, then they are connected in series with 3 ohms, 2 ohms, connected with series in 3 ohm, then the total resistance is we got 4 ohms. So like that we can write, because they are asking now how it should be, for that sake it is. Okay, so let us take B want to come the resistance, total resistance is 4 ohm here. The next one want to come, that is the 1 ohm. So how it should be, if we are connected all the resistors as parallel in the sense, how we are connecting the parallel, 3 ohms, 2 ohms, first 1 by 1. This is the first resistor and this is the second and this is the third resistor, and this should be connecting each other. So keep in mind how to write the circuit diagram is also important, because many of the times they will ask you to write you the circuit diagram like that. So this battery is compulsory, and the flow of current from the battery is also important. Okay, so this is the 2 ohm resistance, and this is the 3 ohm resistance, and this is again 6 ohm resistance. All are connected in parallel here. Clear? Okay, let us calculate this. 1 by Rp equals 1 by 3 resistors are connected, so up to that you have to take R2 plus 1 by R3. So what is the value of R1? 2 plus R2 is 3 plus R3 is 6. The LCM for 2, 3 and 6 is 6 only. So 2 divided by 6 is, we get 3. 3 ones are 3 plus 3 twos are 2 ones are 2 plus 6 ones are 1. So finally we got here 1 by Rp equals 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 1 6, 6 divided by 6, nothing but 1 divided by 1. So 1 by Rp is 1, Rp is also its reciprocal, that nothing but the 1 ohm. So this 4 ohm and 1 ohm we got. How here the connected? If all the resistors are connected in parallel, then we can get the 1 ohm. That's all. Okay. If all the 3 resistors are connected in parallel, then the total resistance is 1 ohm. Is 1 ohm. The answer they only given. We want to find out how they are connected to get that answer. Total resistance. That's all. Hope you will understand. Let's move for the fifth sum. What is the highest and the lowest total resistance that can be secured by the combination of 4 coils of resistance? 4 ohm, 8 ohm, 12 ohm and 24 ohm. Okay. So what is the highest and lowest resistance we can get? Okay, if the resistors, keep in mind always, if the resistors are connected in a series, that is the highest. If the resistors are connected in a parallel, that is the lowest resistance we got always. Okay, while explaining only I told you. So that thing only they're asking. Okay, if the resistance are connected in parallel, that means first one we have to calculate highest in the sense RS only. That thing you have to keep in mind always, if the resistors are connected in a parallel. So which are those 4 resistors? 4 ohm, 8 ohm, 12 ohm and the 24 ohm. 4 resistors in the sense R1, R2, R3 and one more is also there, R4. So let us substitute for this. 4 plus 8 plus 12 plus 24. So totally we got 8 plus 4 12, 12 plus 12 24, 24 plus 24 is 48 ohm it is. Okay, it is the highest A. And the B, so if the resistors are connected in a parallel, always we got the less resistance or the least resistance. Keep always in the mind. If the resistors are connected in a series, we will get the highest resistance. If the resistors are connected in a parallel, so we will get the lowest or least resistance. Which are those resistors? How many? Total 4. 1 by R1, 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4. Let us substitute the values. R1 is 4 plus R2 is 8 plus R3 is 12 plus R4 is 24. So LCM for 4, 8, 12, 24 is 24 only. If you are taking LCM 24, 4 6 are 6 1s are 6 plus 8 3s are 3 1s are 3 plus 12 2s are 2 1s are 2 plus 24 1 24 itself. Sorry, 1. 24 1 is the divided, 1 into 1 is 1. So 6 plus 3 9, 9 plus 2 11, 11 plus 1 is 12, 12 divided by 24, 12 1s are 12 2s are. So 1 by Rp finally we got 1 by 2. So therefore Rp is its reciprocal 2 by 1. 2 by 1 nothing but the 2 ohms. So which is the highest here? Rs is the highest and Rp is the lowest. Rs is the highest and Rp is the lowest. Very important sums. These based on this, definitely one sum is there when if the resistors are connected in series and parallel. Keep that thing in mind. Let's move for the sixth main. Is fifth main textbook questions completed? Let's move for the sixth main textbook question. So that is the second one, second sum in your textbook. You can see the textbook for the sum. Compute the heat energy generated while transferring 96,000 coulomb of a charge, 96,000 coulomb of a charge in 1 hour through the potential difference of 50 volt. Okay, compute the heat energy generated we want to calculate. Okay, so heat energy generated, in the sense we know the formula H equals VIT we can use, but here I has not given. So that I think want to calculate. Time has given and quantity of a charge has given. So that's why first we have to write the given for this. Let's write the given. So I not at all given. We want to find out Q, quantity of charges was given. How much quantity of charges? 96,000 coulomb. And time has given. Time is 1 hour. 1 hour, in the sense always if it is in hour, so we want to convert into seconds. Okay, so 1 hour equal to 3600 seconds. You know that, right? Okay, and we want to calculate the I as well as the H. That means V also one more given, potential difference, that is the 50 volt. I want to calculate, and H. If we calculate the I, then we can calculate the H, heat energy. Let's calculate the I first. I is electric current. I formula you know that, Q divided by T. Q is the quantity of charges, 96,000 divided by T is 3600. So 20 get cancelled. 36. It is 96. It's become 36 twos, or else you have to do with 16 or 4. I think 12. Yes, 12 3s are 36, 12 8s are 96, like that you can do. Yes, 12 3s are 36, 12 8s are 96, 80. So it will become 80 divided by 3. I am doing with 12, 12 3s are 36, 12 8s are 80 divided by 3. So 3 2s are 6, 20, 3 6 are 18, 2.20 it will become again, 3 6 are 18 or 3 6 are 18. So enough, it is 26.6. Sorry, it is electric current, that's why the unit is ampere A. Okay, next we have to calculate the H. H in the sense formula you know that, heat energy, that is the VIT. One more is there, I square RT. Okay, here R resistance not given, only the potential difference, electric current, and the time has given. That's why I have taken here H equals to VIT. Okay, let's substitute the values. V we know that 50. So I now we have calculated the 26.6, and T also we know that, that is the 3600, right? Okay, so yes, next is so to cancel the decimal, we can take 50 into 266 into 3600 divided by 10 we can write, because to cancel the decimal. So one after point after, if one number 10 we can take, 1010 get cancel, remaining is 50 266 into 36. So if you multiply all 360 into 266 into 50, if you multiply all, so we got finally that 47988. Okay, So this number I mean 36, 266 and everything, and 2 zeros are there, put 2 zeros. So it's become 47,98,800 joule. Hope you will understand this. Okay, second one is completed. Next, let's move for the third one. In this, an electric iron of a resistance, sixth main, third one it is, an electric iron of a resistance 20 ohm takes a current of 5 ampere. Calculate the heat developed in 30 seconds. Okay, so here also let's write the given. So here also we want to find out the heat energy. Let's write the given. Here the resistance has given, here volt has given. So resistance, how much it is? Resistance 20 ohms, and I is 5 ampere. They has given 5 ampere it is, and that T s time they has given 30 second. 30 second we want to calculate the H. So here directly has given, we can use H equals I square RT, that formula. So this is what I told you in a Joule's law. I mean heat energy depends on square root of electric current, resistance and the time. That formula we can use directly. So I square in the sense that is 5 square, 5 into 5 into 5 directly I am writing, into R is resistance 20 ohms, into time is 30 second. Okay, 5 into 5 into 20 into 30. So finally we got here number you have to do 5 5s are 25, 25 2s are 50, 53s are 15, 53s are 150. Next remaining will be the 2 zeros. 5 5s are 25, 25 2s are 50, 53s are 150. So that is 15,000 joule. So that's all. Here everything is given. That's why I'm taking directly. Total two formula for the heat energy generator. Heat equals VIT and heat equals I square RT. Which is your convenient, that thing you have to take. Hope you will understand that. Thank you.